Welcome to Daddy Door RC. Today we're doing a quick review of the MJX 7303.
As you can see, we have been using this thing. So it's down and dirty. We haven't polished it, cleaned it. We're going to say, what we found so far about it. First thing I think you'll notice straight off, one of the cons, dust, mud, whatever's going to be going through. It gets straight in here and you can't see this beautiful interior. It's an amazing interior. It is just a pain. We'll take the body off shortly, show you. But yeah, as you're going to see, as soon as the dust gets in there, you can't see into there. Bit of a bit. But anyway, what did you find? How did you like it?
I like it a lot. It is really controlled driving. When you drift it on the dirt, it holds really long drifts and it's so controlled. How do you find it?
Yeah, I like it. It's very nice to control. It's got a lot of low down power. It's got good controllable power. I wouldn't say it is fast. Obviously not rapid, stupid fast. But I think it's got great controllable power, especially for on the dirt. As you've seen on a couple of our other videos, I think our first one, you literally just touching that throttle, aren't you? You don't have to reef that throttle. You don't have to, kind of like slam that power to break the traction. It's just so easy to be controlled, driving normal, or you can just feather that throttle tiniest little bit and break the traction. Loving that part of it. We've got the rally tyres on at the moment. The road tyres, they were really great on the road. They had the right amount of grip and slip. And these had the right amount of grip and slip. Where we were was quite sandy kind of dirt. So it's gone through it. I thought we'd bring it up. It barely fits onto our stage here, which isn't massive. It's taken up the whole lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to go through some pros and cons. Pros, the livery looks amazing. What do you think of it?
Yeah.
That's all the stickers and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
It just looks so beautiful. The details, these little wings, the wing mirrors, the mirrors have got mirrors in them. Even underneath this rear spoiler, it's got livery underneath it. It's just, it's such a gorgeous looking car. 17 mil hexes, nice big tyres. We thrashed. Nothing's been gentle. The street tyres and these rally tyres or dirt tyres, they haven't come unglued. They're not ballooning. We've got great power, like we said. Straight onto a few little cons while we're onto the body part. Paint wise, this thing does. I think we might just take this body off. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now underneath here, if you can see, we've already started rubbing through the paint. Rubbing through the paint in a couple of areas. So on the back here, by all the stone chips and everything else, it's just worn them. It's not the end of the world, but it's kind of rubbed through very quickly. So I wouldn't say the paint is the thickest. Now, while we're under the body here, this is the downside. The tape, all the lights and that, great, but some of the tape pretty much all of that tape came off when we were in the dust. So to take this body interior off the body, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'll get down to here where you can see it. 7, 8, 9, 10. So, but then you'd have to undo all of this tape and to get into that and clean it all up. And then the very first time that you're going to use it, it's going to be dusty straight away. So I am not going to be constantly doing that, which is a big shame. I don't know whether we can, did cross my mind, take it all apart, clean it all up, and then put maybe like a little bit of silicone around there, try and seal it, bit of tape, something, don't know. We've taken a tumble or two, not many, because we haven't been well, I wouldn't say we haven't been not thrashing it, have we? But we've not been jumping it stupidly. We cracked it just here. I've just taped this back up, so we did crack this. This does hang low. What we did find is, move this out the road, you'll see on the fronts were all the way up, and it was just too soft. We were kind of burying our nose. So we've just wound the adjusters down a little bit, maybe a quarter of the way, which is plenty. It still dips and dives and drives exactly the way it was before. The back's kind of preload was maybe down a couple of threads. We just wound it down a touch more, again, because the bum was kind of dragging. So now it still behaves really well, but it handles amazingly. It's just, it needed that little bit, just a little bit. You'll see here, we've got a splitter because we don't have any 4S. We've got, we run most of our gear on 3S and 2S, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So we ran two 2S's in there, 5200 milliamp. Plenty. We ran it on the 3S. 3S still had, you know, for on the dirt, plenty. We were still drifting and driving all over the place. You'll see on, I think one of our videos that got released yesterday, I think it was. You'll see that. It was running on 3S on a lot of those dirt, so it was drifting plenty fine. Now, if we move this, you'll see by one of our posts, this thing was filled like a bird's nest. It was jam-packed. Or, you know, yeah, it was so close to starting a fire, it wasn't funny. Bad of us, but yeah, we were having too much fun. It was jam-packed. Little blower that we got, that's just it. It's blown out. We haven't done any other cleaning to it since that. So an amazing job. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Everything's quite beefy in here. Big struts, big cross braces, fans on the motor and the ESC. Gyro we haven't touched. It's been set up pretty good, I'd say. Center diff set up pretty good. Look, when we use this and abuse this a lot more, then we might change diff weights, you know, oils in the front and the rear and the back. But at the moment, I haven't had to do any maintenance. I quickly ran a spanner over our first run. Just to double check everything hadn't come loose. There was, you know, maybe one or two things that were just tiny bit loose, but everything was great. The only downside is, oh, I think you're out of shot. We got one leak and shock. Now I pulled that shock apart. See if I can get that in the shot. I pulled that apart, but it just seems like there's a knackered thread just in this plastic, because I can tighten it up by hand and then just keep popping it round and round. So that's a big shame. None of the other shocks got any problems, just that one. I wouldn't call that a fault of the machine. It's just, you know, happens sometimes. We got plenty of MJX, don't we? Mm-hmm. And on general, we find all their shocks really good. But yeah, we got a leak in one there, so don't know what I'm going to do about that. Yeah, all in all, everything's quite beefy on it. Loving it. All the cross braces, shocks, you know, I was surprised when I took this shock off how stiff that shock is, and yet, you know, it's just been dialed in really well. What else? What do you find? We're still getting dust falling out of this thing. Oh, the body. We've got wheel arches. I've ordered aftermarket wheel arches for this, so they're coming. But some big rocks do get in here. You'll see. Can you see in there? Am I getting it? I'll put this body down. I'll show you. As you see, there's some big gaps in here. So some of the big rocks we did a little short video. There was a couple of big rocks sitting in there. So in the back end, obviously let stuff out. But rocks, we weren't having too big of an issue with. But with no wheel arches, you know, we got a little bit of protection from spray, but rocks and that just kind of come and land and settle in here. Battery tray's big. We fit our big 3S and 2S full-size batteries in it, no drama.
Gyro set up good from out of the box?
Yep, the gyro's set up good. We haven't touched that, have we?
Nope.
The only thing we've dialed in is the shocks, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't touched anything else. We swapped the tyres over. That's been about it. Right, what else do you find? Is there anything else? You love to drive this.
I really do. It's so controlled and easy to drive, in my opinion.
Yep.
The dirt, I find, is the best to drive in.
Yep.
Drifting, I love drifting. That's my favourite thing to do on RCs. So this one is really good on drifting. Holds its drifts, really good. Donuts, you know, they're the best.
You were drifting around those berms, weren't you?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm getting good at controlling this around that.
Yep. This one, it's the best I've seen my daughter handling. It's, you know, she's just, it's just dialed in so amazing. Some of the little ones that we've got, they're a little bit twitchy, can be a little bit hard to kind of get used to, and you've got to push and play and push and play and push and play, whereas this one, 2 seconds and she was just drifting this thing like a little madman. So
Definitely one of my favourites.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you don't like about it?
I'm pretty happy with this.
Eats batteries.
It does.
It eats batteries.
20 minutes.
You reckon 20 minutes?
Yeah, around about.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just running two 2Ss together, so we do have some 4S coming, so we'll check on that, feedback on that later. It was a bit hard to tell whether we were just getting carried away and we were having too much fun, because we were pretty much having to scrap on the ground to fight who was going to use the controller next. But yeah, it did seem to be short-lived. We took it out for its first run and just took a battery pack, quickly took it for a quick run, and it was like both of us just went, right, we're going back to get more batteries. Boom.
Yeah.
Back home, more batteries, came back down, played with it again. Next day, we're out playing again. So, but yeah, just find the batteries are a bit short-lived. The 4S, it just seems to swallow them. We'll have to give it, we put in a 3/4 because we were running, we had the Apache down with us. We were running that. Somebody kamikazed into a wheelie bin flat out. Won't mention any names. So we just went, oh, well, we'll chuck that 3S in and give it a bash, see how it works on this one. So yeah, that's about it. Any questions, please ask. I don't think we've left anything out. We haven't touched anything on the inside. All the specs for the motors and the ESCs are all out there. You don't need us to bore you with all of that stuff. Yeah, besides one leak and shock, that's just, you know, it is what it is. It's, you know, wouldn't call it a deal breaker or anything like that. Out of all our MJX stuff, that's the only time we've had one issue with a shock. So, yeah, that's about it. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah?
Yep. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yes, please do. Please do. It would help us immensely. All right. Thank you very much, and we shall see you shortly.
Yes. Bye.